Hello everybody and welcome to Secret Mono Randomizer Weekly Seed number 159. We have a mock-up race today between Leoned and Piano. Leoned not clicking the start button at the right time. Timer's a little off. Cheater. Nah, it's fine. We have the Flammie Drum in Logic. We are starting with, let's see what weapon. Spear in a chest. We're starting with the girl. We're picking up a javelin orb. Leonid's trying to get his timer going. Okay, well, we'll be a little off here with everything. Him trying to get his timer. There it is. Okay, now it's going. Piano bought something. We had some starting gold. How much starting gold? 300 gold. We're starting with the sword. Okay. Salamander Magic is in. I'm trying to keep up with everything now because everything's all out of whack. It's in either, it was either said mid-game or late game. There's Leonid picking up the javelin orb. Piano is blasting off to the upper land. So timers are going to be a little bit off for this. Leonid's going to go ahead and make a save and go check to see what is at the sword pedestal in the river. Let's see what we got. We got a vanilla long goal. Normal difficulty, hard complexity, Flammie Drum in Logic, as we already know. Enemy growth is matching player level. Okay, we're starting with the girl. We're finding both characters at current level, starting with 300 gold, which is nice. All right, let's see what our Midge Mallet's in a chest. And Piano is going to learn that we need, that is Gnome, in order to cross into the rest of the upper land. So Piano's about to head to the Moogle village to pick up a couple of freebies here. It looks as though enemies are vanilla. I'm going to look over there and check that as soon as I get some downtime. $1,000. Nice. And 1,800 bucks. What is with the, I thought the, okay, something has happened with this update where there's like one or two like ridiculous checks. They give a ton of money. All right, what's in the river? It's the Sprite. The Sprite's just in the river for free. Okay, Piano's done in the upper land, is headed to Guy's Navel. Oh, and the whip. Oh my gosh, so you have everything you need to complete the game. You have both casting characters. You have a cutting weapon as well as the whip. All right, so now it's just get magic, go to the end of the game. Wild. Okay, so what have we got here? It is swapped bosses, vanilla enemies. Starting with 300 gold, said that chest shot frequency is high, chest trap frequency is normal. Random weapons, vanilla shops. And that seems about it. And the enemies' status ailments are the enemies. Piano's coming back to Potos to shop and I guess go and get the check at the river. Has 3,000 gold. So what I was saying earlier, once again, vanilla shops, so just buying some candy. It used to be that all of the gold checks that you could get as rewards would go from 100 to 1,000. And I don't know what it is, the last few weeks that I've called, there have been a few gold checks that have given like 1,800 gold, which is way outside what things normally give. So I don't know what that is. All right, Leonid dropping in to fight the Mantis Ant, and it is Buffy. It is Buffy. Piano on his way to the river, cut down some bushes, and we'll be picking up the Sprite and the whip in just a second. Leonid checking, swapping whips. Oh, wow. That's a strength whip. Yep, and the girl is grabbed. All right, Piano getting to the river and picks up the Sprite and the whip. Go ahead and mark that. Girl gets grabbed again. S for Sprite. Piano's naming convention. I like it. All right, and now he's got to head back to Potos. We'll see if he drops in to fight Buffy as well. Leonid, both characters at half health right now. I don't think he bought anything as far as healing items before dropping in here. So, got to be careful that he is able to do this in one swell foop. Luckily, only hit with freeze and then dispel magic. Just honestly, you know, level 1 boss is not going to have a whole lot of MP, so as long as you stay away from the front of him, well, since he does the damage in the front. Oh, didn't take any damage from that hit. That was nice. All right, Leoned is coming, or Piano, my bad, is coming back here to save before dropping in to fight the boss. Is going to save scum this. And Leoned, I don't believe he save scum this. Takes down Buffy as Piano is now dropping into the hole to start his fight. And he's going to check weapons or status. I think it was one off. Yeah, level. Okay, what do we got? Strength and Thunder, and then Crit and Con. Okay. And what do we get at this check? It's a Sword Orb. That's nice to have. And an Axe Orb. Hey! Okay, so nothing important. Okay. But nothing spectacular, I guess, as far as Leoned is concerned. I mean, yeah, killing a boss just for an orb for a weapon that you have, and then an orb for a weapon that you don't have yet. I don't know, a Sword Orb, I guess you'll find other Sword Orbs. Yeah, so that was Salamando late game, is the hint. And Leoned is now going to be blasting off to Upper Land to pick up a ton of money and get the hint that the Upperland Forest Orb is blocked by Gnome Magic. Piano still... Oh, it now has Buffy scared and pinned in the corner underground. And Buffy drops in. Oh, there goes the Sprite. Sprite dies. Oh, probably going to rescue it with Candy. Yep. Candy save. Yeah, Piano's being really aggressive, just all up in this vampire's craw. In its business. Alright, Leoned. Sees that it is the Gnome Orb, indeed. And is heading up to pick up some money here from the 2 chests. There's $1,000 and then an additional 1,800 gold. So a ton of money to start with to get armor, especially since, you know, oh, gonna buy some double-priced armor to get a couple of power risks. All right, hey, you know, go ahead and get it now. Quill caps. So you have the spending money. This is an interesting choice. It'll go ahead and give you defense, and this is the highest armor that you can purchase right now. So I guess not a horrible, you know, you spent a little bit more money, but that quill cap, you can't really find a lot of places. So that's the best defense that you have access to until you get Gnome right now, as far as headgear for the Sprite and the girl. And then we'll see if Piano keeps the Sword Orb and Axe Orb. No. Okay. So Piano and Leoned both save scummed the fight against Buffy. Piano is on his way south. Leoned is going to Guy's Navel. And Piano is just going to walk it. Maybe go up to the... I mean, right now, Water Seed behind Gnome and Shade Orb. Okay, so the Water Seed is at Fire Palace. Mech 3 is a weapon orb, which isn't great information because Mech 3 is required. Water Seed behind Gnome and Shade Orb. So yeah, it's inside of Fire Palace. Leoned is coming to Guy's Navel. So with the whip and the sword, our runners could do Elena's Castle right now. Undine Magic in Pandora area. That's a nice hint. Undine could be in Undine's Cave. Could be vanilla. So that is something. Need shade. Okay. Leoned is about to be picking up the freebie here at the Magic Rope. And Piano is just going to rope. Yeah. Okay. The bow. Who cares? I mean, it's another weapon. Dried Seed is at a mana pedestal. Okay. And Luna is at a mana pedestal. Well, get those mana seeds. Go turn them in. It's important. There's a bow orb for free from Watts, and Piano is headed to Pandora now. Probably just going to go deal with Wallface immediately. Not getting any freebies here at Guy's Navel. There's a Javelin orb from the Elder. And Leoned is dropping down into the hole to get another freebie and see what his boss is. An Axe orb. Okay. And what do we have down here in the hole? It is... it's the brother. It is... Kilroy's brother, Kettlekin. Piano landing in Pandora and gonna go shopping. Once again, vanilla shops. So, if you know the game... Wow, and that boss goes down quick. Still level 1 bosses, because we're matching player level, and both runners scummed the fight against Buffy. So we'll see if Leoned saves this one. Piano, yeah, on his way to Pandora Ruins to go fight Wallface. Bow Orb, and Light Seed. Okay, that's worth saving. So we have a seed! Yay. Leoned trying to decide, is he going to fight the Tropicalo first? Alright, so we have just the Minotaur. Already in phase 2, going down quick with that strength whip, as well as having a power wrist. So Leoned just sitting back and slapping him from a distance. Piano on his way through Pandora Ruins. And the Minotaur goes down. Oh, go up and check that chest. It could be anything. It's poison. Congrats. Chest trap frequency once again is high, and chest trap is normal frequency. So kind of worth picking up those chests along the way. All right, 3 drops here. What do we got for Leoned? It's a spear orb, nothing, and a boomerang orb. Not worth it, but he's not going to save scum the previous fight, so he's got to keep those 2. Let's see what the orb is at Earth Palace. It is Lumina. Piano is now dropping in to fight Wallface, and Leoned is done. Doesn't need a shop. Already has good stuff. Wallface is Wallface. Vanilla. We have vanilla enemies, but we swap bosses, but we got vanilla boss here. All right, so Leoned is now going to walk it somewhere. We'll see if he takes the cannon travel to Pandora or decides to go... Maybe check this this hint or something down here near Kippo Village. All right, Piano. Sprite down against the Wallface. Shade Magic late game. Good hint. That's a hint we have not seen yet. And Shade is required. It is one of the orbs in the Grand Palace. So a good hint there. Not getting to that anytime soon, since we're still looking for the Flammie Drum, of course. Dried Seed, yeah, same hint that we had earlier. Dried Seed is on a pedestal. Or at least Leoned hadn't seen this one. I guess Piano saw this going through the flower fields. And there's the other hint. Or no, from the man. There it is. Luna is on a mana pedestal. So Leoned probably headed to Water Palace Pandora. Big think whether to go Water Palace. So Pandora, of course, opens up the treasure room. Gives you not only the checks that you get from fighting the boss at the ruins of Pandora, but also allows you to kind of funnel towards getting the free check at the girl. Anybody can go get that at any time, but you usually want to pair it up for beating the boss and unlocking the treasure room, and then that's 6 checks back there. But having the whip and having the sword, you could land at Water Palace and do Undine Cave and then immediately go to Elena's castle. But it seems like, this is a single boss that gives you so many more checks versus fighting 2 bosses back to back. And ramping up the level before coming here. And especially if those checks lead to nothing and then you have to come back here and then you fight Wallface at a higher level with, no additional damage, no magic spells, no upgraded weapons. It's just going to be a nightmare. It's a very difficult boss. Piano has taken down the left eye and is now working on the center one, and it looks as though the right eye is out of mana, so it's just a matter of time for before Piano tears down this wall. Leoned on his way through the ruins right now. He's gonna stop and slap at a Tomato Man and then go, think better of it and move on. So yeah, it's just Piano slapping away at the center eye. You know, dealing damage. It can't heal back up, so, and it's not dealing any additional damage to the characters, so just kind of, there it is, and the wall goes down for Piano as Leoned gets to the end of the ruins maze and is dropping in to start his fight with Wallface. And we'll see what we get as a reward. A glove orb and a sword orb. Hey, a sword orb. Nice. So, still picked one up even after save scumming the sword orb in Mantis Ant fight. And Piano has not bought any new armor, I think, so he's gonna be running in here to get power wrists and probably does this person sell Kung Fu dress? Yes. So, a couple of power wrists, Kung Fu dress, spiky suit, headgear. Well, headgear is boy only, not Sprite. Yeah. So, I think Piano is still missing headgear for his characters. Nope, well, it has a bow for the... Never mind. Nope, menuing is hard for Piano. And the power wrist. All right, Leoned over here, fighting away at the wall face. And dealing some good damage here. And Leoned, Pokemon of the Day, I don't know what that one is. Sorry, I've only played the first 2 generations. But thanks for that information, Piano. Leoned doing something that I was waiting for Piano to do is getting a hit in with one character, pressing select to swap to the next character, and then basically dealing, trying to get in double damage every cycle on that center eye. And it's working out. It's going to speed up the fight. It's a glove orb, free from the girl, and we're about to see what is given in the treasury room. All right. Here we go. Keep up. It's the gold key. Wow. There's Undine. We got that hint earlier. A whip orb. Nice to find. Sylphid as well. Wow, wow. Gnome. And a bow orb. Wow. 3 magic elements and the gold key. And the... Not that it... oh, no. I have that confused. I was about to say not that it matters because you can't get into Earth Palace and, turn into Earthseed. But, no. I was getting an Earth Palace orb and Upperland Forest orb mixed up. It's Upperland Forest is now... You can go through that with Gnome. It's blocked by Gnome. And Earth Palace is blocked by Lumina. Piano casting speed up to auto run with the characters. So, oh, wow, thanks. We got that. Piano decided to run south. Okay. And Leoned takes down Wallface. Piano, let's see where he's headed. Hoofing it back to Guy's Naval, I guess. Piano hasn't done these boss fights yet. All right, there's a glove orb and a sword orb for Leoned from defeating Wallface. And he's about to get an absolutely stacked treasury room and be happy about that. So Piano has run all the way back to Guy's Naval. Leoned also checking the Pokemon of the day. It's important. Sharpedo. All right, Piano has made it into Guy's Naval. Leonid talks to the girl, gets a glove orb, and is going to be picking up Undine, Salamando, Sylphid, Gold Key, and a couple of orbs. I'll watch for the orbs, but went ahead and marked the other big items. There's the bow. And it was some other orb. Some other weapon orb over there. I don't know how stellar it was. So now Leonid gets that same useless hint. Piano coming in, getting a Javelin orb for free, and learning that Earth Palace is blocked by Lumina. Leonid is got a decision. Into Upperland Forest or continues to do stuff around town? There's a bow orb from Watts. Leonid gets this hint now that the Water Seed is behind 2 orbs, so that means it has to be in Fire Palace. Piano making a save and getting, probably spending money to get magic back. Yeah, okay, so Leonid is not doing anything else in the early part of the game, is taking the no magic and going to Upperland Forest to go through to get to the mid-game area. All right, here comes Piano's fight against the Minotaur. Weakness against Sylphid. So we're going to see that. And we'll be picking up the Light Seed against, I believe, this boss. Or maybe it's just the boss underneath. Either way, not going to get any levels for magic for this particular fight. But not a big deal, because this fight is probably going to level up the characters. You know, everybody's still so low level that boss fights are guaranteed to level you up and give you your magic back. So yep, Leonid is now in Upperland Forest and is about to hit this orb and move on through. Piano picks up Spear Orb, nothing, and a Boomerang Orb. Oh, never mind. Made a save beforehand, so skips that. That's fair. That is fair, and that is very fortunate. You fought the bosses in that order, so now you could run down and fight Kettlekin and get the Light Seed and not have to worry about advancing enemy stats from a superfluous boss fight. Picks up an Axe Orb and goes in to fight Kettlekin at Kilroy. Leonid headed to Kakara. All right. I'm trying to remember what the orbs were from that hint that the Water Seed was behind. It was a Shade Orb and something else. I can't remember what the other orb was. But I'm pretty sure it does say it in the order that you encountered them. So if it's supposed to be like, you know, Undine and Shade. All right, so big thing here, now in mid-game with vanilla shops, you know for a fact that these are going to be some good items that you can purchase. And Piano takes down Kettlekin and will be receiving the Light Seed in just a second. Leonid getting a couple of Raccoon Caps. Big defense increase there. And heading into the desert out to Fire Palace. Piano keeps this one. Doesn't save scum this. Gets the Light Seed. And we'll see where the decision goes. You know, same thing to go to mid-game or... You know, there's still so much to... You know, well, so much. There's 2 more things to do in early game. And both of them have multiple drops. Because Undine Cave gives you 1 from the boss and then 2 drops from Undine. And then Elena's Castle gives you an orb from the boss. Okay, Gnome Orb is the first one here. Gives you an orb from the boss and then 2 chests from Elena's lab. All right, and Leoned picks up a bow orb. And I think this is what we're gonna see here. Oh, also gets poisoned. Dang. Piano, okay, yeah. Piano is going to stay in early game, is coming here to do Undead Cave and then do LNAs. I guess that's the game plan. There's Shade Orb, yep. Shade Orb is in the way of getting the Water Seed, so. Oh no, Piano's come back specifically to take this cannon travel. So from Gaia's Navel to Water Palace, and then running from Water Palace outside of Potos to go to Upper Land, and then go through the Upper Land Forest to get to wherever he decides to go. And so that's everything in Kakara for now. Leoned is about to head, let's see if it's Ice Country or Empire. Oh, Matango. Okay. Could be a thing. You have the whip. One of the orbs could be, you know, the orb could be one of the 3 things that you don't have yet. Oh, right. You don't actually go to Matango. You go outside of Matango because you don't have the axe yet. I was about to say, if it drops you into Matango, you're stuck. If you don't have the axe, you can't leave. So I think that's what Leoned was hoping, was it was going to drop him into Matango, and he'd be able to get the freebie. So Leoned kind of wastes a little bit of time, wastes $50, and instead goes to Ice Country. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's like he's going to drop into Matango, get the free chest, could upgrade weapons if he wants to, and then go into the cave. But if you don't get the axe, then you're stuck. You can't leave. So, yeah, that makes sense that that's where it dropped you instead. All right, Leoned coming to Ice Country. Piano has run through the Upperland Forest, and at first going to... Big Think. Ice Country as well. So we're going to see them in the same area at the same time. Which for now is fine. Piano's not missing out on anything from that first chest in Fire Palace. Our freebie is the spear. All right, another weapon. Nice to have some different weapons early game, especially since they only have 1 seed right now, so not a lot of magic damage, but a wide variety of magic to throw. Yeah, Salamander late game, already got that. Oh, and another opportunity to shop and buy some upgraded armors if you still have the money, or upgrading your weapons, you know, starting off with that. It was like, what is it, 300 gold and then finding another 2,800, like just right off the bat. All right, what do we got here? It is Hydra. And so here's Piano picking up the spear from Santa's house. 630 health left. And fears Salamander, which you don't have yet. Salamander is late game. So you just gotta try something. But dodging the damage and not dishing out a whole lot of damage with the Sprite's level 0 magic right now. And Piano is now starting his fight against the same boss, against the Hydra. And so they're pretty much even right now. Leoned is 1 level up from Piano, so his boss will have slightly better stats. But Leoned also has better armor. Is dodging all of these attacks because he went to Kakara and bought a couple of those raccoon caps. So not taking any damage. Piano, on the other hand, okay, let's see. Add strength and thunder damage. Just checking all the options. Piano, on the other hand, is getting hit. I don't think he has a hat for the Sprite right now. So Leoned is just kind of like, just pecking away. And Piano is really pecking away. Not a lot of damage coming in right now. Yeah. Oh, man, this is a choice. Oh, wow, good crit for Leoned. And yeah, just not taking any damage from that fire breath. Decent damage from the level 1 gem missile for Piano. Oh, well, not for that second one. All right, so here we are. Just watching them piddle away. All right, it looks as though... Oh, no, Leoned's Hydra healed. It looks as though Piano is able to dodge the bite attacks, not so much the flame breath attack. So as long as he stays close, then won't do the flame breath against both characters and ignite the sprite again. Leoned finishes his fight, takes down the Hydra, and will be getting an orb and then a reward from the furnace. All right, another seed. That's a nice find. Later on, already having the whip, if you find the axe, you may be able to, just do the, or you will be able to do the Dark Palace all in one shot, which will be nice. But also, the other thing is just increasing magic damage. And so now Leoned is continuing on in Ice Country, going into the Ice Palace. We'll see how far he decides. I mean, he can do the whole thing. He has the whip, so he can just full clear this palace right now. So freebie and 2 boss fights. Piano takes down his Hydra and is going to be picking up a Dark Seed as well. And a Glove Orb. Let me get it and just mark those. Boom, boom. There you go. And let's see what our freebie is in Ice Palace. It is a Javelin Orb. All right, Leoned not roping out, so continuing. Yeah, there's the Dark Seed for Piano. And we'll see what their decision is, whether to get out of Ice Country and go to Southtown and start the crawl through the Empire. No, well, I mean, I guess the cannon travel is further screens back. So both of our runners just making the same decisions, going through Ice Palace and committing to it. Leoned getting to the boss room is about to drop down. And this will be the boss that is at Undine Cave. Since we have swap bosses, these bosses are mirrored. Oh, man. Okay, well, luckily they have Sylphid and a couple of seeds to do some extra damage. Piano picks up the Javelin Orb and is, continuing on. So let's see how much health this snake has. 714 health. Ugh. And we have level 0 Sylphid. It should level up in the middle of the fight. Still some decent damage. About 1/10 of its health in one shot. Well, and then not so great with the damage roll on that second one. But that'll level up Sylphid right there, and then should have enough mana to bring down a Lightning Blast. And Piano's about to drop down, and already has Sylphid at level 1. Don't know how much damage that second shot did. So Piano has an advantage here because he is at a lower level, so his Dragon Worm is at lower stats, but also already has Sylphid at level 1, so should get through the fight more quickly. But also doesn't have as good of as armor as Leoned has, so, it'll come down to how quickly can you... Oh, well, never mind. I thought that, Oh, right. Piano fought the, Minotaur, and then save scummed it, and before he had the seed. So also dropping in with level 0 Sylphid. My bad. Thought he leveled it up, but no. Because he had cast it already, but he just, did the bosses in a different order. Leoned takes down his Dragon Worm, and will be rewarded with Ah, there it is! The Flammie Drum, okay. Is he gonna, I mean, just go ahead and continue on. Yeah, you're already back here. You know, you have one more room to go through, or 2 more rooms to go through to get to the second boss. Might as well go ahead and full clear Ice Palace before moving on. But there it is, Flammie Drum. All right. So good call to stay in Ice Country and not go to the Empire. Okay, what have we got here? This is some chicken legs. What is it? It's axe beak. Okay, so fire, bird, weak against water, elemental, weak against Undine. So we're seeing this guy go down pretty quickly. Also, they have a bow. They have, you know, a couple other, you know, who knows what kind of weapon element. Oh, that was it. Never mind. I'll just stop talking. And Piano picks up the Flammie Drum as well. And we'll probably continue on already really far back in the Ice Palace. So we're just seeing them kind of loop back on each other. And really, I think we'll see them split up in what they decide to do once they, you know, the game opens up and they get this Flammie Drum in use. A Javelin Orb and nothing. Okay, so... Okay, so let's see where everybody decides to go first. I figure the Empire is still a good choice because there's just so many free checks there. Could go to... I mean, another one is Gold Tower. Unlocking the tower with the gold key and turning in the light seed. You already have all that. Leoned coming to the lighthouse to go talk to Picard. Let's see if he has anything useful for us. And Piano takes down Axe Beak, and we'll be receiving a weapon orb, and then a big ol' nothing, and then we'll start flying somewhere else. No item, nothing from Picard. What a jerk. I think this is twice in a row that there's been nothing there. All right, Javelin Orb, and nothing for Piano, and he's done with the Ice Palace. Let's see where Leoned heads next. On a trajectory towards the Empire. Yep, so Southtown will be next. Makes sense to go ahead and do the lighthouse check since you're already so far north, wrapping around to so far south. Nothing from Mara. These NPCs are stingy. Help us out. We got a mana beast to kill. Oh, all right. Piano landing at the lighthouse to go talk to Picard and get nothing. Leoned deciding to do Northtown Ruins first. Okay. We'll see if he dives. Piano picking up a handful of air from Picard. Oop, and shifting away, going to get some hints at Mandala. Okay, so now we have a split. Piano is landing at Mandala to get more information. Leoned is just pushing forward. So here's our first check. It is a Whip Orb on the right-hand balcony. Piano could go into Dark Palace as well and go ahead and get the 2 free... Well, no, doesn't have the axe. Never mind. Couldn't do it. Can't do anything in Dark Palace. Fire Palace final is a glove. Good to know. Needs Salamander for Grand Palace. We may have already known something like that. Needs Sylphid. All right, these are some good hints to tell you what you need for the end game. And our other, we get a bow orb from the other boy in a late game area, the other balcony, and a volcano. The Sea Hare Tail is in a volcano, so that is in Pure Lands. Pure Lands has at least a fetch quest for you. Yahoo! All right, Leoned has now come to Northtown proper, going into the castle. Gonna get 3 freebies here, and maybe fight bosses. We'll see. Piano is on a beeline to the Empire as well, also landing at Northtown Castle. We get Dryad Magic and a Glove Orb. Okay, you wind up finding the boy, then you'll be able to take down the Mana Beast. You'll have Dryad Magic, you'll have both, Oh, thanks! Wow, Chrissy has some inside info there, thanks. Piano gets that hint and goes, well, I better go get that, and Leoned is like, fortune favors the bold. I just go ahead and get it. All right, 2,500 big ones for Piano to spend. Finally upgrading some hats to get some tiger caps. Spear Orb in the basement, and Leoned is out of here. We'll see if he decides to loop and fight any bosses. Nah, he's gone. All right, big damage buff for Piano. The Sprite was hatless. Goes from 0 to 32. And the girl going from a bow from 3 to 32. So really good defense buff there. And Piano will be picking up Dryad Magic in a second. Leoned going to Tasnica. He's going to go up the west side of the world, Tasnica, and then Turtle Island. Maybe then head over to Mandala to pick up the hints that Piano just picked up. Piano just picking up a Glove Orb and Dryad Magic, roping out, and is going to go get the Spear Orb from the basement as well. Yep, gonna go mark that bit. So Leoned is now in the Republic of Tasnica, and to fight the Dark Stalker, who is vanilla and unconscious. Darkstalker down. Free chest. Is it good? $1,000 worth. What a find. All right. And then a boomerang orb. And then the king should have a hint as well. Piano is out of Northtown Castle. Hasn't done... Oh, Leoned doesn't talk to the king. All right, just leaves. Piano landing at Northtown Ruins now. Should do the 2 balcony chests. We'll see if he decides to dive as well. Or I say as well, but Leoned didn't, so see if he chooses to dive. Full stop. Leoned landing at Turtle Island to talk to the Sea Hare Tail salesman. Nothing! Oh my gosh, that's the 3rd? I'm trying to think. We got something from the Dwarf Elder. And we got something from Watts. Oh, Piano picked up... it wasn't anything important. It's like weapon orbs on the balconies. It's nothing important. Yeah, Leoned coming to Mandala to pick up the hints. Piano gets a bow orb and is leaving. Yep. All right, so we're seeing them with a lot. It's interesting. We're seeing like divergence, and then they like cross back together to like do each other's checks. And here comes Piano going to Mara to get nothing. So Mara had nothing. Picard had nothing. The Sea Hare Tail salesman had nothing. All right, we're 42 minutes into this game right now, and we're running out of free checks. Next is Gold Island? Oh, no, there's a free check at Matango. And you could possibly go through Matango Cave right now. All right, Leoned is done, and let's see where he's headed. Same thing, Matango. All right, yeah, like I said, they diverge and they cross back in on each other, or they like they crisscross and go do each other's checks and then come back to the same thing. So they're both in Matango right now. They're both picking up a Spear Orb. And let's see if they decide to just do Matango Cave. Piano's leaving. Leoned's leaving. All right. Gold Key. Light Seed. Eh? Leoned doing a little bit of shopping. Going in and just loading up on some fairy walnuts and getting a couple of cool caps. Piano about to pick up a big old nothing from this dude out in the middle of nowhere. Thanks. You know, there's a reason nobody comes to visit you. It's because your lack of hospitality. All right, Leoned, the first one, finally coming to Gold Island with everything needed to full clear this. Piano landing at Tasnica. Is going to go fight the Dark Stalker. All right, our first chest at Gold Tower is a Whip Orb. Nothing exciting. It is for a weapon we have. Not that anybody's upgraded any weapons. Oh, man. All right, spank the booty. Elliot has been properly spanked. We got the Mantis Ant. And Piano is fighting the Dark Stalker right now. We'll see if he is lucky to pick up a chest. Oh, the chest! It could have had money. Not needed. Luna. That is the hint that Leoned skipped. Do not need Luna for the Grand Palace. But but it would be nice to have. I mean, Luna could be right here at the... We knew that Luna is at a mana pedestal from hints that we've seen previously. So, Leoned deciding to level up Dryad. And Piano is headed... Alright, to Sunken Continent. An interesting play. Alright, there is the Jabberwocky. Leoned picks up a Javelin Orb. Jabberwocky, of course, is weak to Gnome. There's a Sword Orb in the second chest, and Leoned is continuing on. I'm pretty sure the Jabberwocky is weak to Gnome, not Sylphid, but you know, I may be wrong. And we got Hexus. So Hexus just needs to get blasted by something. All right. 960 health on Hexus. Doesn't have a weakness. All right. Jabberwocky goes down for Piano. Does not have the Dryad Seed to turn this in, but this opens up 2 more boss fights that he can do up here. One at Hexus, back down past the mana pedestal room, and then back up here to fight Watermelon. And then, of course, can go do the free chest. Since he has the whip, could go into the Grand Palace and pick that up. But that's, it's here. All right, what have we got back in Hexus' room? Oh, wow. It just moved. It kicked him down to the basement. So Jabberwocky was at Biting Lizard, but now, or Snapdragon. Snapdragon is now down at Hexus. So we just got damage being dealt out by the sprites. Oh, good damage from that whip. That whip is dealing 50 damage per first slap. That's pretty good. Well, and then you charge it up and it does less damage. Neat. All right, and Hexus goes down. That'll be another weapon orb for Leoned, and then turning in the Light Seed for some rewards. We've seen a few hints about things that could be on mana pedestals, so this could be really helpful. Piano, uh-oh. This boss has a really high defense. So, and no upgraded weapon, so you just gotta kind of plink away at it. Glove orb for Leoned. Look, how big is his heal? 72 is not bad, but you're also dealing, like, barely any damage. Shade and the Dryad Seed. Huge play for Leoned. I mean, the game gave you the whip and gave you the gold key and gave you the Light Seed so early that it's just like, go do that. And, you know, I mean, it's hinting. It could have been nothing, you know. Sometimes, you know, a lot of times mana randomizer is just gonna rando. You could go there and just get nothing. You could get like a boomerang orb and oops, no item. But it seems like so much stuff was getting, you know, set up for that to be a big hint, and it was. There's Shade Magic, Dryad Seed, and so now Leoned's coming here with the Dryad Seed, and we'll be able to do a check that Piano was not. Also just has Shade Magic, which will be really helpful against some of the tougher bosses if you start leveling up. If you start leveling up Shade to do high-level Evil Gate damage. And just having a 3rd seed. So being able to get all of your spells up to level 3 instead of being stuck on level 2. So just nice all around. Also, I don't know how many more times I can say also. That allows Leoned to get further into Fire Palace, which will lead to the Water Seed and a second check. And since they know that... Alright, Piano takes down the Snapdragon. It is Axe Orb and... Axe Orb. Double Axe Orb. Neat. Waste of time. Get this corpse out of my way. Alright, let's see if Piano decides to run up and... fight the Watermelon. Yep. Ha! And it's a Snow Dragon. Haven't found Salamando still. This could be Salamando, though. Salamando is in a late game area, so... The irony. Oh, well, Piano's done. Piano's just like, I'm not dealing much damage. Resets. To the autosave after fighting the Snapdragon. And is just not going to fight the Snow, the Ice Dragon. Leonid takes down the Jabberwocky and is going to go downstairs and be able to turn in the Dryad Seed. Piano leaving the Sunken Continent not... I mean, the only other thing that he can do here is fight the Snow Dragon, which he doesn't want to do, or go into the Grand Palace to get that one chest, because he has the whip. Oh, and he's dropping back down. Okay. Bow Orb for Leonid, and let's see, yeah, Piano's going to make this long check. Nothing. And a win seed. Oh my gosh, a seed leads to a seed. And Leonid leaves. Doesn't fight that boss. Doesn't fight that boss. Has another seed to go turn in. All right, this is big. Piano runs back. This chest could be anything. It could even be a knuckle sandwich. All right, Leonid is probably going to immediately go turn in this win seed. Just like chain all of these seed checks together. Oh, flew right over it. Oh no, he's going to Kakara, right. He can pick up the water seed. Pick up the water seed first, and whatever the second check is. We'll see if Piano decides to do any checks here, or is just going to go straight upstairs. Gonna kill this wolf first, I guess, for reasons. Out of magic, maybe? Needs to level up. Alright, there's Shade Orb, unlocked by Leonid. And let's see what these two chests are. One of them is the Water Seed. And the other one is Mystery. Alright, that is Lumina? Is that first orb? Yeah. Glove Orb. Alright. Nothing exciting. But now Leonid can go get the Water Seed and then do a bunch. Can go turn in the Wind Seed and then go back to the Potos area and do Undine Cave, turn in the Water Seed, and go to Elena's Castle. Like, bam, 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 if he wants to. He can channel that together. There's the Water Seed. So that'd be a really good check density to do all those things back to back. Piano is still committing to seeing what is in the Grand Palace. All right, Leonid landing at the Wind Temple. Piano realizing that he'll need shade, and is just headed back upstairs. The Metal Mantis. This should be a breeze, also with 5 seeds. You could go ahead and start leveling up shade right now. In case you just never find the boy, like, go ahead and start leveling up shade. A Javelin Orb, not worth it. Uh-oh, Piano. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, here comes the shade level up time, especially against this boss. This boss doesn't really have any like strengths or weaknesses. Like, just hit it. Piano, you need to get to, I mean, yeah, on his way to Gold Island right now. I mean, it's either that or you start doing like some weird checks, like you start doing Northtown Castle bosses, Northtown Ruins bosses, you go to Pure Lands. You go back to the beginning of the game to do Elena's Castle, like, yeah. It's like, well, I can full clear this, so let me come here and do this. And this is the right play. You know, glad he decided to come back here. And we got 2 Mantises on screen at the same time. Piano throwing down some freeze damage against the normal Mantis Ant, and Leonid finishing the Metal Mantis. Yep. All right. What do we have at the Metal Mantis? It is, congratulations, way to go. Javelin Orb. Man, so many Javelin Orbs. It'd be nice to get the Javelin. I think Javelin, we had a hint it was a late game or something like that. All right, now to go turn in the Wind Seed. And there's another Javelin Orb for Piano. Sword Orb for Piano, and then the Wind Seed gives you the Earth Seed and Luna. Wow, okay, this is huge. So he still needs Salamando. Oh, that was a good time, yeah, to sit here and just level some stuff up. You have 6 seeds. Go ahead and spend some time leveling Shade up. And also level up Luna a little bit. Just so you can draw magic and then just burst bosses down. But yeah, go ahead and get Shade up to like level 4. Get Luna up to level 2. Whatever other spells you want to, get them up to like level 2. And then that should be plenty of damage to go and fight bosses. Piano fighting Hexus now at the top of Gold Tower and is checking out his weapons to see if there's anything useful. Switching to the spear. And that's all. Leoned got Shade up till before. Oop! Wait. Comes back. You know what? Since I'm, let me just go ahead. All right. I mean, it's going to help out a lot with any boss fight coming up, is being able to deal level 6 Evil Gate. Yeah, full committed to just casting Dispel Magic over and over. Piano having a big snuggle struggle there in the corner with Hexus. Just everybody's kind of just clumped together by that stained glass window in the corner. All right, and there's Shade at level 6. Wow, that is going to be really helpful going forward. Especially, once again, if you don't find the boy, that is your ticket to killing the Mana Beast. And Piano's still just plinking away at Hexus. Leoned now thinking, I mean, my thinking is you go, yeah, you turn back around. Oh no, you turn back around. Oh, he's thinking like, I'm only missing 2 elements. Maybe I can just do this. Okay, yep. So Leoned is going to go ahead and go, but we know that Luna is not necessary. And I think Salamando is. So I want to say that was a hint that Salamando was a necessary element. And Lumina, we know that Lumina is necessary as well. There's a Glove Orb. This is Gnome for Leoned, and Piano is about to be so happy. There's Shade and a Dryad Seed. Actually, you get happy to find it, but also sad to be like, oh my gosh, I did everything in the wrong order. Like, oh, I gotta go back there and turn in the Dryad Seed. But can do that like immediately. Also, a good place to shop. Leoned flummoxed by this room. It's Lumina magic. You need Lumina. And possibly, like I said, I think you need Salamando. I'm pretty sure we've seen a hint that Salamando is necessary. Alright, Piano bought some berry walnuts and is out of here. Leoned's at least going to come up here and check the chest and also what the next room is. Which is Shade. Okay. Alright, Piano's coming all the way back to Sunken Continent to turn in the Dryad Seed. Which is the right call. Nothing, and the Wind Seed. There it is. Alright, now go turn in that Wind Seed. And now that you also have Shade, like, go get the Water Seed. I don't know if either the Water Seed or the Earth Seed are going to be useful. You also can't turn in the Earth Seed right now. Alright, yeah, Piano has come back. Yeah, ping-ponging around doing the stuff that Leoned did. So Leoned has now opened up all of the orbs on the left-hand side of the Grand Palace, picked up the chest, and is out of here. So, blocked by Lumina. Piano now fighting Metal Mantis, and same thing. Just got Shade, gonna spend some time leveling it up against this boss. Probably gonna spend some time leveling it up, and in Wind Palace against the Perpetual Rabbite that has been added there for the rando, for you to go and level stuff up. Leoned going up and straight back down. to fight the bosses here. There's one boss. I mean, the Snapdragon doesn't give you anything, but it is something that you need to get out of the way. Leoned now going to try and fight the Snow Dragon. Deal some nice damage with that whip, whatever it was. Analyzer, okay, it's a Snow Dragon. It's weak against fire. You don't have it yet. This could be it, though. We haven't found Salamando, but we know Salamando is late game. This is a late game check, and we're crossing the 1 hour mark for both of them, ish, a little bit. The timing is like a little bit off. Like 40 seconds off for the two of them. So yeah, Leoned just throwing out some high damage shade magic. 300 damage, yeah, that's like half its health. Just gotta throw that one more time. Okay, or just let it fly away. I mean, just blast it. Just take it out. Because you can drain magic. Oh my gosh. You have Luna. You can totally drain magic from something else coming up. I feel like Leoned's really fumbled this one. He's trying to conserve magic, thinking he's not going to level up against this boss, and wants to have magic for the next boss, but like, dude, just throw it down. I understand. I've done that so many times in runs as well, where you think, oh, you know, I've got to conserve my magic just in case I don't level up, and then you wind up leveling up, and it's like, well, it's a slow boss fight, and it could have been a lot faster. All right, Piano, about to turn in the Wind Seed and get, there is the Earth Seed, and Luna is probably going to sit around and level things up. Did Leoned level up? No. Ooh, oh, well, but has Luna magic. And there's the boy! Nope. Solar, get out of here. You're not included. And the boomerang. Okay, the boy-merang shows up. Solar also crashes the party. Thanks, Leoned, for dragging him in here. All right. Piano is, coming to get the Water Seed. Leoned is going to be getting nothing from this boss fight. Nothing important. 2 Axe Orbs, I think is what it is. But this is a boss that needs to get out of the way anyway. When doing the Grand Palace. It's just as a necessary boss. This Piano's first time here. So, go ahead and mark the Earth Orb and the Shade Magic Orb. It's Piano running through and getting this first check here. Bow Orb. Oh, and you pick up the characters at current level. So the boy is currently level, whatever, like 15. And then up here for the Shade Orb. And that'll give you another Weapon Orb from the first chest, and then the Water Seed from the second chest. And then we'll have everybody even as far as unique items, other than the boy and the boomerang, which are, you know, not strictly necessary. Glove Orb from the second chest, and Piano is on his way to the third chest to pick up that Water Seed. Just going to go ahead and plop that in. So yeah, we are hunting down Lumina. There's the Water Seed. Did Leoned forget that he has Luna and could have just like drawn magic from this guy? Like taken a whopping 6 of his magic away so that he can't heal, and also give yourself a couple of casts of Dark Force. Piano headed to Pure Lands. Oh boy. Looking for Lumina. Looking for Salamando. Salamando's late game. This is 7 late game checks in this mode. The Mana Tree also has a check for you. We know the Sea Hare Tail is one of these. Here's the double Axe Orb for Leoned from defeating the... What are you doing, Leoned? He's so excited. He's like, I did it! I'm ready to press the button! Oh, what do we have here? It's a mech rider at boss number 1 in Pure Lands. We know that there is one of the unique rewards in Pure Lands will be the Sea Hare Tail. And Leoned, man, okay, yeah, come back to the beginning of the game. What are you doing? I'm screaming at the screen right now. Yeah, you've got so much to do. You got, I mean, this isn't gonna be Salamando, but like, You could turn in the Water Seed. You can go to LNA's castle. Because we don't have a hint for Lumina, and we know we need Lumina. What do we got here? It is Spiky Dagger up! Surprise! Alright, start throwing some... Oh, but the Sprite is unconscious, and the boy has 5 health left. Start throwing Undine. Or, okay, that, you know, also probably will deal a good bit of damage right there. Let's check over with Piano. How is he doing against the... Oh, he's doing very well. Oh, Leoned's... Okay, well, everything's dead, everything's exploding, everything's fine. Huh. Well, well, well. All right. So Leoned will be turning in the Water Seed. Yeah, I don't think we have a hint for Lumina yet. There's a Boomerang and Sea Hairtail. There it is. Boss number 1. And what do we got here? Nothing. And a Boomerang Orb, which is basically nothing. Double nothing. Once again, the NPCs in this game, in this seed, not helping out. Man, another thing, I see this a lot. Our second boss in Pure Lands is the Lich. The Lich is here a lot. The Lich is at Ice Dragon a lot. I wonder if there's a wait, like how for certain bosses showing up in certain arenas where it, like, as far as like how they operate and how they interact with everything, it just is better for the boss itself and doesn't glitch the game out. Have the boss do weird stuff like leave the arena in like permanently, or maybe just doesn't interact well with a number of like levels that are like exist in the arena or something like that. But it seems like Dark Lich is at this location a lot when we have things swapped up. When Dark Lich is like guaranteed in the pool. And that is the end of Dark Lich. Piano stealing some magic in order to throw out some damage. Steal some magic. You gotta steal magic to make magic, or something like that. Alright, Leoned did not go to Undine Cave, but now is on his way through LNA's castle. We got a Glove Orb and a Sword Orb. It's nice to see another Sword Orb if you decide to go that direction. Except that Piano does not have the boy yet, so not really a big deal. Alright, Piano on his way to the third boss at Axbeak location. Leoned almost to the boss at LNA's. What have we got here? It is Thunder Gygus. Weak against Gnome, which Piano is about to throw down real hard. Oh, low on magic, but has a couple. Let's see what this hint is at the plush. No more hints. All right. Stink it, loser. You found all the stuff that I was going to tell you about, so, like, get out of my face about it. All right. Fair Walnut used for Piano's Sprite, and a bunch of gem missiles being thrown. And Leoned throwing Freeze against Springbeak, which will do plenty of damage, but Springbeak is weak to also Gnome. So, but it's whatever you know. It's also not a very stacked boss. So you can just throw a bunch of freezes and take it out anyway. Yep, there it is. All right, boss is dead for both of our runners, both sides of the screen. And so what Piano picks up at the third boss here in Pure Lands. There's a Bow Orb and a Sword Orb. Well, another Sword Orb. Still don't have the boy, but looking nice. 3 more bosses to go. There's a Javelin Orb, a useless Javelin Orb for Leoned. And let's see what this has been. This is something you could have gotten super early on, having the sword and the whip from the starting characters. Another friggin' Javelin Orb. On the Moon Seed! Alright, well, that may be nothing, but it is another seed to go turn in. We have the Wind Dragon here as boss number 4. And so, since Piano just fought the Thunder Gygus and leveled up Gnome against that boss, already has Gnome leveled up to level 3. This boss will go down very quickly. Leoned immediately coming to Moon Palace to turn it in. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not blocked by Salamando or Lumina. Piano should be ending the Wind Dragon just a second. Safety steals some magic, steal 1 magic. There's Undine. Okay, so you can do this. Is the orb. So Piano takes out the Wind Dragon at Fire Dragon. It's in the wrong location. Wrong dragon. And let's see what the reward is, and then Leoned is going to hit this orb on his side and turn in the Moon Seed that he just got. Fresh Moon Tree. Moon Seed. Oh, Whip Orb and nothing. Fresh off the vine. The Moon Seed gives you a Whip Orb and a Whip Orb. Wow. Okay. So 3 Whip Orbs and a nothing from these 2 checks. Okay. Well, and still no axe, so you can't do Dark Palace. And you can't do doppelgangers. Leoned looking through all of the locations and trying to decide, like, well, what is available? What do I want to do? Piano at boss fight number 5 in Pure Lands. It's Tropicalo. This boss will go down very quickly. Oop. Okay, so not. Oh, Leoned's now going to Pure Lands. So we're going to see this loop. So we'll see if this is worthwhile for Leoned to stick it out all the way through Pure Lands by watching Piano's screen. So Piano taking some time to level up Shade with the 6 seeds that he has right now. All right, boss 5 down. Tropicalo dies very quickly at the hands of Piano and his Shade magic. Leoned running into boss fight number 1 and is going to be Mech Rider, and we'll be picking up the Sea Hairtail from this boss. Let's see what Piano picks up at boss number 5 from Pure Lands. A Sword Orb and a Boomerang Orb. Still a bunch of nothing. Nothing exciting picked up through this entire endeavor except for the Sea Hairtail. We have one more boss and then the check at the Mana Tree itself. And then it's just like, well, if it's not Lumina. Oh, man. So the Wind Dragon and the Fire Dragon change places. Fire Dragon will be going down very quickly with level 5 freeze. Yeah. All right, here's the Sea Hairtail. And what else? What other weapon orb? Boomerang Orb. And Leoned is trucking on, is not leaving it immediately turning that in. And boss number 6, the Fire Dragon, goes down for Piano. So this will be an orb, a check, and then going to the Mana Tree for a check there. And if the Mana Tree, the Mana Tree is an NPC. If the Mana Tree gives nothing as well, it's going to be insane. All right, Javelin Orb and a Bow Orb. Man, so the Sea Hairtail is the only thing here. Unless the Mana Tree has something, this has been a huge waste of time. You get a lot of money. You get a lot of experience, which gives you more mana, higher MP pool, which is good for the Sprite. But otherwise, it's just the biggest problem is a huge waste of time. And it's going to make all of the bosses going forward much more difficult. What do we got? Mana Tree, Mana Tree. Okay, so Pure Lands has nothing except for the Sea Hairtail. That's garbage. Leoned takes down the Lich. Abandon now. Leoned, you gotta turn back. Alright, Piano's gonna turn in the Sea Hairtail. We'll see if this is even useful. Sea Hairtail gives us the axe. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay, this could be useful. The axe and the whip and the Dark Seed means that Piano can now immediately go in full clear Dark Palace. And that is a weapon orb and 4 checks. So hopefully Lumina's there. Leoned is trucking on and is about to head to boss number 3 in the Pure Lands. I'd even mark whatever he picked up at Lich. It was inconsequential. I don't even care about tracking that anymore. I was about to go fight Thunder Gygus at boss number 3. Piano is now going through and hitting all of the switches in Dark Palace. Leoned bringing the sprite back up. 2,000 gold. All right. Piano almost bailed, but then was like, oh, no, I need to go hit this next switch. Leoned just committing to everything other than Gnome against the Thunder Gygus. Dealing some good damage, but not enough. Yet. Alright, what is the second chest? An Axe Orb. Alright. Alright, good enough. Leoned actually did a great fight over there against the Thunder Gygus. Goes down. 3 bosses down. 3 to go. And then the mana tree, and it's just stop. Just stop now. There's a bow orb and a sword orb. He at least has the boy. I mean, that's the thing is, Piano doesn't go back to fight the Ice Dragon at Watermelon. You know, goes ahead and gets Salamando and Lumina. Then all of these sword orbs found are useless. And all right, Piano is fighting against the Lime Slime, or Egg Slime, which I think is just kind of random or weak to everything? No. I'm trying to remember what it was. Is if it's white, it casts like a bunch of different... I don't remember what. I don't know. All right, Piano actually getting Luna up to, what was that, level 3? Drawing some good magic there. Drawing 8 from it. Leoned coming in with Dark Force level 7 against the Wind Dragon. Once again, not dealing with trying to level up Gnome right now. Against the previous boss, against the Thunder Gygus, and against Freeze. Freeze is also another spell you can throw. Or you can throw any type of Gnome magic. Doesn't matter. Dragon dies. 4 bosses down, 2 to go for Leoned in this huge mistake. Piano almost done with the fight against the slime. Whip Orb and nothing for Leoned. On to boss number 5. On to Tropicalo. Dealing some good physical damage with the weapons they have, or rather, I guess just with the levels right now. Who knows what that axe, what the stats the axe are. Nobody has leveled up any weapons yet. Nobody spent money on that, so I don't know what they're throwing down. All right, Piano will show us what the Dark Seed gains us for the seed. All right, turning it into shade, it gives us more money. Oh my god! Dark Palace, more like Cash Palace. Picked up, what was that, 2,000 gold from the chest. And then what was that, 1,400 and another 2,000? Just ton of money. Piano's coming up here to Mandala to shop. Leoned taking some big damage against these vines. Ugh. Easy enough boss to take down, but it just doesn't have a good armor right now. Piano has 15,000 gold to spend. Get some consumables, leaving him with 11,000. We'll see if he decides to go do anything with that, to go shopping. Leoned moving a screen apart to teleport the sprite to safety. Good move there. And Piano is headed out to somewhere. Now, another thing that the axe gives you is undersea continent. I say that with, and I mean the sigh, with the utmost everything. All right, Piano's coming back. Maybe this is it. Who knows? Piano's coming back. Oh, he's gonna run in and fight the snow dragon and he's gonna get the boy and the boomerang from this. Well, at least you'll be able to do it relatively quickly. All right, Leoned takes boss number 5 down in the Pure Lands and gets a sword orb. All right, and a boomerang orb. One more boss to go, and then Depression for Leoned. And Leoned is now running into boss number 6, and it is going to be the Fire Dragon, which will go down very quickly. Piano still stacking damage against this Snow Dragon. All right. Fire Dragon down for Leoned. Piano is trying to draw some magic. What level Luna does he have right now? Level 4? Just not getting a good roll. 5, there you go. All right. Oh. Javelin orb and a bow orb for Leoned. And now to go to the Mana Tree cutscene. Piano's drawing what? There it is. There's a good pull. Another 13 magic. Throwing down some more shade against the Snow Dragon. Wow, really laying it on. Sealing some more magic. All right, Snow Dragon down. There's the Boomerang Orb. All right, Leoned. Sad. Gonna go turn the Sea Hairtail and get some moolah. Or rather, get the axe, and then if you decide to go to the Dark Palace, then you get some cash. All right, Piano picks up the Spear Orb and the boy and the boomerang. B for boy. Leoned turns in the Sea Hairtail to get the axe. And looks at that and just goes, no, that's not what I wanted. Didn't want to see that. It was inevitable, though. There was not a whole lot left on the... Actually, no, neither of them have fought bosses at Northtown. 2 bosses at Northtown, 2 bosses, and the back chest at Northtown Ruins. There's also Undine Cave. Honestly, that may be it as far as availability. All right, Piano is headed to Undersea area. Leoned is now coming to Dark Palace to just pick up money. Turn to the Dark Seed, get nothing else for that. All right, what is our chest here? It is the Midge Mountain. Okay, well. Neato. Don't care. Ugh! And the metal crawlers really knock everybody down a peg. All right, that's the first waterfall for Piano. On to the second one. There's $2,000 for Leoned. And a dead boy for Piano before heading into the first boss here at Undersea Continent. Frostgigus, uh-oh. Well, hopefully he doesn't like Dark Force. Leoned gets clapped and set on fire. Get these Embermen out the way. I was going to jump back for the chest. Is this worth it? Another 2,000 gold. Well, yes. Wait, did you hit the switch back there? I didn't see it. I don't know if Leoned hit that switch. Piano, out of magic, needs to hope that this kills the Frostgigus. Yes, okay. All right, Leoned has picked up both chests in Dark Palace and is now headed to the back to fight the egg slime and get more money. Get another, like, 3,400 gold from... Alright, Axe Orb. Oh my gosh, so much money. What are these big checks? I don't remember all these big checks being a thing. I don't remember all this money. Is it based on their... It's not based on their levels. This stuff is just here. Has the gold drop or gold check, the way that it's handled changed and I missed patch notes? Because it used to be, it was, you know, with the multiplier of 1, there were checks from 100 to 1,000 gold. So from, like, you know, multiplying by, if you set it to 2, then it'd be from 200 to 2,000 gold. But here we're seeing stuff, you get like 600 gold here, 200 gold here, then all of a sudden like 1,800 and 2,000. Like, I don't know. I didn't see that the check multiplier was increased for the seed. I don't know. Strange. All right, Leoned is fighting the egg slime right now. Piano is running through undersea continent to get to whatever boss is at Kilroy, or Kettlekin, excuse me. Yeah, we're about to get some stuff here from Sugar Daddy Shade for Leoned. And Piano has made it to the switches. And is about to hit the next floor switch to open up the next area of the undersea continent. Buffs just the boy. Never mind. Buffs everybody. Mistakes were made. Alright, Piano's next stop is the subway. Leoned's boy. Solar, no! Okay. And the egg goes down. Alright, on to the train. Actually, yeah, I guess we already missed the stopover for where Watts and Chrissy and everybody are. That's earlier. Alright, Leoned, what we got? It's a bow orb. And then another 3,400 gold. So Leoned picked up, along with the chest from that enemy, picked up 7,400 gold here in Dark Palace. Wahoo. Alright, Piano makes it all the way to Kettlekin, and it is just the vampire. Just your bog standard vampire. Leoned, where are you headed? Also to undersea area. Okay. Alright. Big magic draw for Piano against the vampire, and then trip 9s on stacking some high-level freezes. Uh-oh, metal crawlers are making a problem on the steps of the Grand Palace for Leoned. Piano drawing some more magic. Pulls another 19 mana, and the vampire goes down. Okay, so Leoned is about to start his undersea continent journey while Piano is finishing his up. We'll see if this is it. If this is Lumina, he can just walk straight in the front door of the Grand Palace and just continue on. If not, you gots to go somewhere else. It's nothing. It's nothing. Neat. Well, once again, we see Piano forge the path, and we get to see all of the drops, all of the information revealed to us, the audience, and then Leoned following through and doing the same stuff right afterwards, and us going, no, don't. Don't go in there. Don't go there. All right, Piano, you have Water Palace. You have Northtown. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, are you going to Doppelgangers? Ugh. Was there a hint? Oh, I bet there was a hint that something was in late game area. I don't remember. I think there was a hint that Salamander was late game, but I don't know if there was something for Lumina. I don't think there was. I don't remember seeing a hint for Lumina. So Piano is climbing the mountain. Oh, could get a hint from Jack or Jacques at the top of the mountain that says, hey, Lumina's here, doofus. That would be nice. That'd be real nice. So you don't have to go into the Doppelgangers. Let's see what the hints are. Leoned taking down the Frost Dragon. Sprite in early game area. Whoopee. No, we're not looking for any of that stuff. Okay, well that's nice that the glove is at a mana pedestal. Actually, did we already know that? We knew something was at Fire Seed. It may have just been a weapon orb. Axe Orb and some cash money for Leoned. Is he continuing? Oh, good. Yay, smart idea. Get out of there. Go somewhere else. Okay, Piano is heading through to the Doppelgangers. We'll see where Leoned decides to go. Also going to Doppelgangers. Yeah, there must have been a hint for, I guess, just something late game. I want to say that it was Salamander was late game. All right. Does Piano... My question is, does Piano have a couple wishes? Yes. Uh-oh. Gotta keep that Sprite alive. Let the girl die. Alright, Leoned has climbed the mountain as well. Gets hints that are not useful and is, yep, going in. Alright, so we'll see. Same thing, following in Piano's footsteps. Yet again, we'll see if it's worthwhile. Truncated the previous check. Yeah, Salamander Magic is in a late game check. But where is Lumina? Right? Didn't we see a Lumina, like the first orb at the Grand Palace on the right-hand side was Lumina? Or am I losing my mind? Still, Salamander found. Neat. We'll see if Piano decides to go back to the Sunken Continent. Oh, coming to Undine Cave. Haven't seen this yet. Also, I'm trying to think. Piano has not... Yeah, Leoned did Water Palace and Elena's Castle. That's how he got the Moon Seed. So there's nothing worthwhile here. There's Salamander for Leoned. Spiky Tiger drops down and says, hello! And Piano responds with, dude, chill out. Alright, Spiky Tiger down very quickly. Alright, Leoned, what is your decision? Where are you headed? I think it was the Midge Mallet. That was what Leoned, they picked up at the Frost Gygus, which was at Hydra. Right, Northtown. Nothing's happened at Northtown. Glove Orb for Piano. And turning in the Water Seed gets you nothing and a Boomerang Orb. So I'm trying to remember, it is going to be at the... Yeah. If you go to Undine Cave, you know that you are fighting a Dragon Worm. Because that is what it was at the Tripleton Pole fight in Ice Palace. And Leoned has now come to Let's fight the first boss here. And it looks like it's Boreal Face. Boreal Face it is. All right. So, yeah, Piano fighting against the Dragon Worm right now at Undine Cave. Leoned melting Boreal Face right now. Has a weakness to Salamander? No. I don't remember what it is. I think it's a weakness to, like, Luna or something. Luna, yeah, it's weird. So you'll deal extra damage with a Luna weapon. There's no Luna spell that does damage, but if you put a Luna weapon on yourself, you'll deal bonus damage to it. But that also means it's really easy to draw magic from. So there's that. Uh-oh. The Sprite gets petrified as soon as they get hit with a Fairy Walnut. Bring that Sprite out of hibernation and get him cracking the sky again. Boy's taking a little nap. Boy's about to take some damage. Damage cancel that or nah? Boy's dead. Alright. Both bosses go down at the same time. Piano picks up a Whip Orb. Alright, this is stuff that we have not seen. Both of these checks. Glove and the Javelin. Wow. Vanilla Javelin. Neato. Alright, what do we have here at Metal Mantis? It's a Whip Orb and 600. Piddly. Nothing. Alright, well, Leoned can climb. Piano can go to Ailments, if he so chooses, and that will give him the Moon Seed, which doesn't really open anything else up. Yep, that is what is happening. Piano is going to go to Ailments' castle. Everybody's going to castles. Everybody's sprinting into castles now. It's all the rage. All right, Leoned gets to the top. What is our second boss here at Northtown Castle? Oh, Piano has two characters get moogled. It is... Oh, and then the boy gets obliterated. Yeah, dead boy. It is the Gorgon Bull at the top of Northtown Castle for Leoned. Uh-oh, we got wolves on the bridge. Vanilla wolves have stopped everybody with their kung fu. Leoned dealing dark damage. 666 damage. Oh my gosh, Piano, you're not gonna make it to the end. Your characters are about to die. You got a dead boy, and your other two characters only have 50 health. Like, take a second. Uh-oh. Can't push the chairs. Just take them out, I guess. Alright. Time for head pats. You're not going to get anything here. Yep. Alright, Piano has made it to the boss fight here at Ailments' castle. Leoned still dealing damage with the level 7 Dark Force. Oh, man! Girl immediately spawns at the feet of Springbeak and perishes. Saved by the candy. And, yeah, just needs to get the Sprite to throw some gnome. Please and thank you. Alright, Leoned takes down the Gorgon Bull at the top of Northtown Castle. We'll see if it is worthwhile. And Springbeak goes down as well for Piano. Alright, what do we have here? Northtown Castle. A Bow Orb and... Full clear. Full clear. Let's go. We're going to see both runners full clear this stupid game. Alright, Piano picks up... what is this weapon orb? Javelin. Is going to be getting the Moon Seed and one other thing. Oh my gosh, Northtown Ruins? Where are you headed? Where are you headed? Are you gonna go to, Undine Cave? Alright. Another stupid friggin' javelin orb. Alright. Leoned is headed to Undine Cave, is going to be picking up the javelin after this boss fight with the dragon worm. Piano has the moon seed, probably about to go turn that in, and is not gonna get anything for it. Ugh. We have Northtown Ruins. We have 3 checks there. Leoned sees the dragon worm and goes, nah, I don't want to deal with that. Or is just waiting to see. Oh, doesn't have any magic. Okay. Worth the reset, yeah. Steal some magic from these Ifish. Plenty, full up. Piano learns that Undine is needed to get into the Moon Palace, and he's like, hey, I've got a Moon Seed and Undine. That's for me. I'm gonna do that. Leoned now throwing some Lola. Uh-oh, baby Moogles going on. Oh, those Moogles are having a bad time right now. Throwing level 2 Air Blast right now. Ugh. A Whip Orb and a Whip Orb. Neat. Thanks to the 2 Whip Orbs. Golden baby. Alright. Oh, Sprite's dead. This is a disaster on Leoned's side. This is a problem. Does he have a... Nope, he doesn't have any Cups of Wishes. Ah! Alright. What else have we not seen? Northtown. We haven't seen Matango Cave. We haven't seen Northtown Ruins. Can't do Earth Palace. Piano has come to Northtown Castle. This is going to be nothing. Oh, I thought I gave Leoned this Midge Mallet. I'm pretty sure it was Midge Mallet from the fight with the Frost Gagas. 27,000 gold. Suit everybody up. There you go. Yeah, plenty of money to get some good armor, and go ahead and get some. Make sure you have all of your consumables. All right, Leoned is taking round 2 with the dragon worm right now. Piano taking his time equipping his characters. There you go. Okay, now he's gone. And he's going to be going to into Northtown Castle. At least has, that was smart to go ahead and stop and get some upgraded armor. Good choice. That's going to take you a long way. That's what Leoned's having trouble with right now. Level 23. And Piano is a few levels back. Oh, goes up the wrong stairs. And is headed to fight Boreal Face at Metal Mantis right now. Keep that Sprite alive, Leoned. Keep it out of harm's way. 23 health. Could he... Oh! Is that enough? Oh, he kills their dying breath. The Sprite sends out a wave of energy to kill the dragon worm. Picks up a Whip Orb. Is going to be getting the javelin from Undine and something else. A glove orb. This is not the answer. Piano, also. We know that is not the answer. Alright, so what's next for everybody? Because Northtown Ruins we haven't seen yet. Matango we haven't seen yet. And that's it. Leonid getting lost in Northtown, looking for the shop. There it is. There it is. Okay. Also doing what Piano did. Stopping in, getting some upgraded armor. 41,000 gold to spend. Jeez, go to Gold Town. You can spend stuff there. There's a whip orb and 600 bucks for Piano. Buy yourself something nice. Get some cups of wishes. Did Leonid honestly just buy consumables after that horrible fight against the dragon worm? It was like, nah, we'll be fine. Look, we'll just look from here on out. We just won't get hit. We just won't get hit. We'll just get good. Who needs armor when you can just get good? All right, Leonid diving into. Well, there goes that streak. All right, no, all right, and starting now, from now on, we won't get hit. Piano headed up to fight the Gorgon Bull and get nothing important on that check at the top of Northtown Castle. Leonid running through. Oh, okay, I'm gonna call it done. No more leniency. Got hit. Running through Northtown ruins right now. Gonna check the third chest in the back, and then on to two bosses. Doomwall will probably be at Doomwall, since we haven't seen it yet. Swap bosses. We already saw Wallface, so more than likely seeing Doomwall at one of the wall combat arenas. Piano drawing some decent magic, and continuing to throw thunder from the sky. Oh, what happened on Leonid's screen? The boy was a snowman and was just skirting around. Just started zipping all over the place. That was weird. Piano pulling 17 magic out of the Gorgon Bull. All right, third chest in the back. It is not what we always wanted, because it's a spirit orb. And we, in fact, have never, since the dawn of time, never asked for that. Thanks, game. We're looking for Lumina. Oh. All right, Leonid hits the button and is going back to the bosses. Piano defeats Gorgon Bull at the top of Northtown Castle, picks up a bow orb and 1,000 bucks, and rolls off the top of the castle in a fit of fury, and now is going to sprint over to Northtown Ruins. And so now we have rearranged a little bit. Leonid is now paving the way, as being the pioneer for checks. And show me Doomwall. Yeah, of course. Piano not getting hit through this whole endeavor because he has armor. He has better armor. So Dark Force against Doomwall, not dealing much damage. I don't know what that choice is. Its weakness is Lumina, which you don't have. If you're gonna cast Dark Shade Spell, you need to cast Evil Gate. Because it's an undead wall. It's not going to take much damage from... Yeah. Here we go. We're about to learn. 900 health left. Weak against Lumina. Yep. You don't have that. So you need to throw something else. Throw... Freeze. Always a good thing. There it is. Level 6 freeze. This should... Okay, this should... Only 900 health left on the center eye. Yeah, 2 more casts, and that wall's down. Piano gets the third chest. It's a spear orb, and he goes, oh, man. Kicks a bunch of rocks around. All right, and then he's going back to the back. Leonid draws 7 magic off of the dying wall. We'll see if he levels up off of this fight. We'll get an orb and a drop. We could talk to Diluc. The way the seed is going so far, Diluc being an NPC is going to have nothing good to tell us. All right, so Leonid levels up. The Sprite's full magic right now. Axe Orb and Lumina. Oh my gosh. All right, go mode, finally. So Piano's on his way to go mode right now. Fantastic that the, Leonid, what are you doing? You need to get, oh, you can't rope out of here. You can't rope out of the boss arena. All right, Piano's starting his fight against Doomwall. Doomwall, weak against Lumina, blocking the path to get Lumina. Super awesome. Nearly a full clear. Didn't do Matango Cave, didn't do the second boss. Leoned skipped the back part of Undersea Continent, which, you know, has puts him in the lead. That was the big thing, is that he did not do the rest of Undersea Continent. Felt like, nah, not for me, and that has made up time for him. All right, hey, we're back. We picked up Lumina an hour and 50 minutes into the seed. We're ready now. We're ready now. We know what we're doing. God. So yeah, Matango wasn't done. The second boss at Northtown Ruins wasn't done. And then, of course, Earth Palace wasn't done, but Earth Palace was blocked by Lumina. And, like, I think that's it. I'm looking around. I believe that is everything. We've seen everything else. All right, Piano is picking up first. Hold on, wait for it. Wait. An Axe Orb. Ah, Lumina. Ooh, go mode. Piano also learns, oh, you can't rope out and you can't walk south. You gotta move forward, but you can rope out here. All right, and Piano is looping the globe, going to the southeast corner and landing at Sunken Continent. Leoned, I think, has hit all... I guess one more? Yeah, one more orb. And then he heads upstairs and loops it to get to the 7th and final orb. And all the subsequent bosses on the way to Mech 3 have been cleared by both runners. Nope, Leoned heading into this nothing room. Oops, gets lost. All right, Piano super angry about hitting this Lumina orb. Stupid Lumina orb. Friggin'. I can't believe Pure Lands was nothing. Gave 7 checks, and it was 7 nothing checks, essentially. Some of it actually was nothing. But then one of the checks being Sea Hairtail. Sea Hairtail gives you the axe, and then sent you down this whole rabbit trail of like, okay, well, let's go do all of the axe stuff. Let's do Undersea Continent. Let's go do... Because you're thinking this is also, you know, once again, this is... The seed parameters are... hard complexity. So you pick up the axe and you go, I bet, right, metagame, meta thinking, I bet since it's hard complexity, it's going to be something behind this axe. And the answer was no. You went to Doppelgangers, it was nothing. You went to Dark Palace, it was nothing. You went to Undersea Continent, it was nothing. Nobody went to Matango Cave. Matango Cave not blocked by the axe, but whatever. Fire Gygus is going down real fast here at Mech 3. Piano has done 4 orbs? Yes. 2 more to do on this level, and then go to the 7th and final orb. Leoned getting exploded! And then, oh! Sprite's dead! Dead Sprite gets slammed. Absolutely bodied. Uh-oh. This is when, you know, it'd be nice to have some armor. It'd be nice for you to not get absolutely bitched out. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Weird that Leoned is using candy to save people and heal people up and not casting Cure Water with the girl. Because that will come back after leveling up and defeating the boss. And the candy, you have to just go and purchase it. Small critique there. But it all works out. Fire Gygus goes down. Leoned has unlocked the Mana Fortress. We'll see if he decides to shop. Or if he's just gonna just YOLO it. He really needs some armor. I think it needs to stop and get some armor. Alright, what is Mech 3? Mech 3 was the glove, right? A sword orb. And a spear orb. Alright. Hey, you. What you gonna do? Piano's hitting his 7th orb right now and is about to fight Fire Gygus. Leonid, are you gonna go shop? It's vanilla shop, so you know where everything is. You know what kind of money you have. You just go to, like, Gold Island or something like that. Oh, yes, thank you. Bless. Oh, no, is he just going to Matango to pick up consumables? You boob. I'm a little upset with this decision here. Are you going to level up weapons? Why would you? Oh, my. You have level 7 Shade. I don't know. This is a wild play. He's come here with 43,000 gold to level up the sword. Because he wants to fight the... He's leveling up the bow? Piano takes down the Fire Gygus. Leonid, what? What? You just dropped like 25,000 gold on to level up the bow. What? If anything, the sword. But really, nothing. It's you get armor and you just like, and you make sure that you have full consumables. I don't know. I think he came here in a panic. I think he's just used to coming here because it's a place where you can buy fairy walnuts, like, immediately. It's a big landing zone. It's right in the center of the map. You can get to it very easily from kind of, like, any location. I don't know. I don't understand the bow play. And Piano's just going straight there. So Leonid's blown his lead. Piano's now in the lead. I mean, Leonid is still technically, like, 50 seconds or whatever, 40 seconds ahead of Piano because of how things started and stopped, but, like, really his timing should be different. They're landing at the same time. They're both going to start off auto run. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm so flummoxed. Piano's in the lead going... I mean, they're landing at the same time. They're landing at the Mana Fortress at the same time. Leonid has cast one level of... Okay, you have a Petrify bow. Neat. I'm beside myself right now with this play. Whatever. Alright, so Piano's now in the lead. Going through the 2,600 gold found for Leonid. Neat. You can spend that when you retire after you defeat the Mana Beast. You can... That'll be good, good retirement funds. Being the seasoned hero. Piano headed through, about to land and go into the Buffy fight. We'll see what this first boss is. Leonid. The Sprite dies because no armor. Wolves take down the Sprite. It's your boy! How many cups of wishes do you have? 7. Okay, at least you have 7 cups of wishes. Piano fighting boss number 1 here in the... Where are we now? I'm lost all sense of everything. At the Mana Fortress. And is, throwing down a bunch of, Undine. Sprite gets moogled. Gotta undo that. Keep throwing damage. Oh. And Leonid is now rolling in. Oh, gets stopped at the... Gets exploded by a ducks at the door. Pushes through. Negates that. Alright. Leonid is starting his fight against Kilroy as Piano finishes his fight against Kilroy. Sprite is revived. And Leoned's just going to use the bow. I don't know. What do we pick up here? A glove orb. Neat. The boy gets moogled. Leave the boy moogled. Whatever you're doing right now. Let's leave the boy moogled. Alright, Piano going through the maze here. On his way to the Dread Slime. Hits the switch, needs to cross the bridge, and that's it. Leoned throwing bolts. Maybe two more casts? Maybe one more cast. And... Alright, Kilroy goes down for Leoned. Piano. Sealing 27 magic from Dread Slime and dealing a ton of damage with... What level do we have right now? Level 7? Yeah, level 7 Shade. Perfect. Alright, Leoned's picking up a glove orb too. Alright, Piano takes down the Dread Slime. Leoned jumping the gap and then going through the maze on the way to the Dread Slime himself. And what, pray tell, do we have at the Dread Slime? Characters level up. Mana gets restored. Another glove orb. Wow. Alright. Leoned starting his fight against the Dread Slime as Piano exits and recasting speed up to auto run through the last part of the Mana Fortress. Uh-oh. And from all of the enemies leveling up, that armor's not doing so hot, keeping people alive. Sprite takes a good chunk of damage from a couple of hits from a Darkstalker. Ooh! Ducking and dodging and weaving through all of these enemies here. Leoned using level 7 Shade Magic as well to take down the Dread Slime very quickly. Yep, there it is. Boom! Dread Slime down for Leoned. Good switch there for Piano. The girl had the axe, the boy had the sword. Boy gets stopped by Acid Rain. Switch to the girl to cut through all of the crystals there. Uh-oh. It is the watermelon. Quickly start throwing some damage before it casts wall. So Leoned's now on his way through the last part of the Mana Fortress. Oh! And gets stopped by some stinky breath from that fiend head. And Piano continuing to lock down the watermelon with freeze magic. We're now over 2 hours because we had almost a full clear in the seed. And the watermelon goes down. Uh-oh. Sprite for Leoned took a big hit there and is low on health. Still has, oh, and the Sprite's dead. But it's fine. Still has, what is it called? Cups of Wishes. So, just had to make it through to the holding room. Alright, Piano starting his fight against the Mana Beast, while Leoned is taking a second to revive the Sprite and heading into the next to last boss fight against Watermelon. So let's see, are we just throwing shade, or are we going to actually, like, fight the Mana Beast? What's the game plan? Alright, Leoned starting his fight against the Watermelon, throwing Burst, and Leoned responding with just some Dark Force. Alright, Piano. Yeah, throwing Evil Gate right now. Level 7 Evil Gate is... Let's see how it's going to be hitting up there. 3,700 damage, or 3,700 health on the Mana Beast. There's 1,000 damage right there. So, As long as you keep the Sprite up. Sprite draws... How much was that? It was like 37 health or something? Yeah, 37 magic. Leoned continuing to throw Shade Magic against the Watermelon. Piano starting a second round of Evil Gate against the Mana Beast. Drawing some more magic. No, 50! Alright, so that Mana Beast is almost empty of magic right now. There's another 1,000, so 2 more bouts of that. Half the health gone. It was 3,700, I believe, total, so 2,000 down. About 1,700, 1,800 go. Leoned takes down the Watermelon and just has to go defeat the Mana Beast. We'll see if he decides to wait and last hit it with that bow that he bought. Very well not used by Piano to keep the Mana Beast. There's another 1,000 damage, so this should be it. Piano should just get another, like, 4 casts of Evil Gate, and this should be it for the Mana Beast. And Leoned coming in, souping everybody up defensively with okay, so what are we... Well, yeah, this is a choice. This is a choice for Leoned. What's going on? Yeah, Piano's done. Just has to wait for the animations to go through. Leoned is souping up the boy. They've got Lucid Barrier, ton of Moon Energy coming in, and Lunar Boost. He's gonna fight it with a bow for the lols. I wonder if this is like something from his stream it's like somebody made a bet. Somebody submitted a bunch of bits, and he's like, all right, I gotta defeat the Mana Beast with the bow. That's all I can think. All right, we're waiting for this animation to come through. Piano's about to finish the fight with the Mana Beast. And finishes with an official time of 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 29 seconds. GG's to Piano. Leoned swinging for 449, healing himself. I mean, this is... I mean, he's with the crits, is dealing good damage. He just has to recast Moon Energy. I mean, that's about 1,000 damage done. I don't know. This is a choice. All I can think is this is something that got something from his chat was like, do this. Sprite goes down for Leoned. Just trying to, yeah, just zipping back and forth with, yeah, Lunar Boost with Moon Energy. Yeah, it's just gonna physically fight the Mana Beast with a bow. Oh my gosh. Oh, level 1 charge shot. Let's see how much damage this does. I can't wait. And it's also going to heal him a bunch. 667 damage. Hey, you know, that's big. I mean, it's working. It's kind of slowing him down that he's healing himself with all that. He needs Moon Energy again. It is a choice. All right. Hey, you know what? You know what? It worked pretty well. It was a weird choice considering he had level 7 Shade, but, like, I mean, it worked out. This is neat to see. Running in with just a high-level weapon and buffing the shit out of the boy and keeping him healed up. All right, and Leoned finishes with an fudged unofficial time of 2 hours, 9 minutes, 6 seconds, plus or minus whatever nonsense happened at the beginning with him trying to get his timing. But we're loosey-goosey, we're casual here. You know, there's no rankings or standings or ladder or anything like that. You know, these are for fun. GG's to Leonid, GG's to Piano. What a hellish seed. They went and did all of this stuff because they, sometimes this, you play the seed, and sometimes the seed plays you. And they looked at the hints, they looked at the settings, and they said, complexity, hard. I bet these are going to be in awful places. And they went to all of the awful places, and the awful places gave them nothing. And then they went to a normal place. They went to go to Doomwall. And Doomwall said, oh, here you go. Yeah, this is what you want, right? Lumina. And then Salamander, I'm trying to remember where Salamander was. Salamander was somewhere trash as well. I really don't remember. It's been 2 hours. There's a lot of information that has passed through my brain and out of my mouth in the last 2 hours. Oh man, yeah, just they, going through Pure Lands and getting nothing except for the Sea Hairtail, which gave the axe, which I don't think wound up leading to anything important, if I remember correctly. Undersea Continent was nothing. You got the Midge Mallet there. Dark Palace was just a bunch of money. Oh no, you did need it. That was where Salamander was at Doppelgangers. Doppelgangers, and then Doomwall was Salamander and Lumina, respectively, which is what they were looking for. Nearly full cleared for both of our runners. Just missing out on the vampire fight in Northtown Ruins, and then doing, of course, Earth Palace, but that was blocked by Lumina. That was their go mid anyway, so that's neither here nor there. And then Matango Cave. Wow. But GG's to both runners for getting through it. Doubly so for Piano for quote-unquote winning this mock-up race. Congratulations. Thank y'all, both of them, Leonid and Piano, for letting me rebroadcast and do this goofy little stuff here on my channel and cast this race. Thank you so much to you, the viewer, for watching and listening. If you would like to play the Secret of Mana Randomizer for yourself, there's a link in the description of the video that goes to the Secret of Mana Randomizer page, website, where you can download the program that allows you to generate seeds to play for yourself. If you want to join the Secret of Mana Randomizer Discord, there's a link in the description of the video as well, linking you to that Discord channel. If you want to run the weekly seed yourself, you can do that. Or if you just want to come in and ask some questions, get some tips from the community, you can do that. If you want to follow Leonid and Piano on their respective platforms, wherever they are, I think they're both on Twitch. Piano mostly doing stuff on YouTube, perhaps. Leonid mostly doing stuff on Twitch, I believe. Links down below as well. Go check them out, support them. Give them a look-see. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much once again for tuning in and watching and listening. And I will see y'all next time. Later.